Welcome back, all you sports and gambling fans out there. Today we're doing some NBA betting coverage, and joining me here is Dave Golokhov, our SBR contributor. The game we're looking at here is the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Washington Wizards. All right, man, so Cleveland and King James should be properly rested after that All-Star break. But, man, I mean, do you think that they're actually going to be able to improve after they lost, their last game to the Bulls, 98-113?
I think so. I think this is a Cavs team that, made a nice little run, before the last couple games, before the All-Star break. Obviously, after the trades, went on a 12-game winning streak. Slumped a little bit going into the break. I think it's a bit natural. I mean, we saw a lot of teams, a few contenders around the NBA, the Clippers, Mavs, the Wizards, all kind of, the Warriors too, the Hawks, all needed that break because they all kind of slumped going into it. I think the Cavs were a little bit careless as well. They kind of fall into that category, but rested, recharged. They see the path to the championship in front of them. I think they're going to come out of the gates like they're shot out of a cannon, to be honest with you. They see the Hawks at the top of the East. With all due respect to the Hawks, I think the Cavs beat them in the series. The Wizards are above them. The Bulls have some problems too. The Raptors. So Cleveland, their path to the title is pretty clear. So I think they're going to really make a charge up the standings down the stretch of the season. That starts tonight in Washington.
All right, man, but the Wizards, they're still going to be without Bradley Beal for this one, and they've really been inconsistent, but obviously with that extra rest from the All-Star break, they should be getting back on track. Now, what do they need to do to actually get, to probably have a chance and win this game?
Defense has got to be their calling card. It's weird to say this, but this kind of feels like Washington's last stand, the first game out of the All-Star break. A lot of games left to be played, but this is a team that at one point this season was leading the Eastern Conference. They've seen the Atlanta Hawks lap them. They've seen the Toronto Raptors climb above them. They've seen the Cavaliers get hot, and the Bulls are in the mix too. So for Washington, if they really fall any lower than fourth, or even if they're stuck in this 4-5 matchup in the first round of the playoffs with Cleveland, not a great look for them. So they could have a shorter playoff run this year than they did last year, even though they're a better team. So it really feels like the last stand here for Washington. Lost 6 of 8 coming into this All-Star break. Coming out of it, they got to find a way to tread water without Brad Beal. I think it's a really tough situation for them, especially getting Cleveland right out of the break. I'm just not a big buyer of this team right now. Also, I throw in that head coach Randy Whitman just, kind of shredding his team before the break, saying his team's not really putting it out there on the line anymore. I'm sure the break helped them, but I think there's still a couple bricks short of a load in terms of being a championship contender, and then you remove one half of one of the better backcourts in the NBA with Beal out. Makes it a really tough spot for them tonight.
Yeah, I think he said that they weren't playing hard enough. But anyways, man, the line opened in favor of the Cavs. Right now we can find it at -3. The thing is that there's some concerns on both sides here. I mean, Cleveland and Washington both have terrible against the spread records. Now, Cavaliers come in with a 25-30 record, while the Wizards are 23-30-1. Now, you're recommending that we take the Cavs in this spot -3, but, what makes you think that they can actually cover the points? Why not maybe look at the over 198, considering both teams' points per game averages?
Well, yeah, over could be a decent spot, but I actually think that for Washington to get the job done, and at any point in the next couple weeks or however long they're going to be without Beal, it's got to be unders. It's got to be defense that carries them. And if they're going to win tonight, it's got to be defense as well. I don't think that's happening. I think that Cleveland, an extra week off for them, helps them build the team chemistry a little bit better. It's a team that, although they slumped a little bit going into the break, for the most part has been fantastic over the last month or so. Rest for LeBron James is usually a recipe of success for the Cavaliers. We saw that earlier this year. I think they get out. They really make a statement here in this spot and thump the Wizards on the road here.
All right, Dave, good stuff, man. Thanks for all the insights and the pick here. We'll talk again on Monday, and everyone else, don't forget to check back with Dave tomorrow for some more sports coverage and your free picks. Till then, for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.